Hey everyone, welcome back to round 2 back 9 coverage of the lead card here at the 2025 Discraft Supreme Flight Open. BigBarri commentary bringing you the action. Front 9 had some good stuff, had some bad stuff, but overall mostly really good, including an incredible star frame on hole 8, which is rare and awesome to see.
Yeah, go check out the front 9 because we had some all-time birdies on there that people just aren't going to birdie from those specific spots.
That's right. Even par for Adam on the front, not bad, not great, falling behind a little bit. Chris Dickerson 4 under. Ezra got 4 birdies, 1 bogey, and Anthony Barela is off to the races once again, 4 under. His lead is 2 over Ezra, and it is a little bit more than that over the rest of the field.
Hole 10, par 3, 341. I mean, just
beautiful.
Just one of the tightest holes you're ever going to see. I mean, straight as a string, though. Throw it right down the middle. The only thing you want to miss is this pine. If you throw it straight, that pine gets a lot of people. But skip up left, even hit the hillside and kind of drift over here to the right.
Worth watching the front 9 alone to watch the check-in with Robert Burridge on this hole alone at the end of the front 9. He skips off the front of the hillside and nearly ramps into the basket. Pretty incredible stuff.
Just don't feel like this guy could ever mess this shot
Yeah,
up.
it's in Robinson DNA. Somehow they are just straight lace throwers.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Straight lace, all buttoned up.
Very businesslike.
Anthony.
A little bit pulled right, and you got to watch out.
Great forward progress.
Yes, it was. You can put yourself in some pretty nasty spots down the hill on the right side. You can actually, if you get far enough down there, you can find Barbara's wire, and that is not what you want to find.
Well, funny thing about that wire too is we messed up.
Yeah, let's do a little.
We said that no matter what, you get 2 meters off.
Well, at least a meter up to 2. We said it was a PDGA rule. It's not a PDGA rule.
No, but it should be. And the fact that it isn't is very silly. This is
also pretty silly in its own
silly.
right.
But yeah, so if you're in a PDGA event and you think that it's an actual rule, it's not.
Don't quote us.
Check with your team.
You could quote us and you'd be right to quote us, but now we're unquoting us.
If you did take 2 meters, I wouldn't tell on you because it's dangerous.
Don't want to see anyone get their hands cut.
Nope.
Tough shot there for Hamas. He's going to go up the hill and come right back down.
What do you get, like salmonella or something? Or...
Yeah, you get salmon.
What is it?
Salmonella? I think you get tetanus. Yeah, is that what you're going for?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, it is the same thing. News. Everyone says it's the same thing. Quote us on that one. Salmonella and tetanus are the same thing.
Chris, just outside the circle, his deep putting has been fantastic.
Yeah, he's putting great today.
And it stays a lot of the
That looks sloppy for most players, but the way Chris putts,
it's good.
If it hits chains, it drops in.
Yep.
And he's just really constructed that putt around that fact that he can hit any part of the basket and it could be good.
And let's not forget, if he misses there, gone.
For Chris?
Yes.
Totally. Adam will take at least a bogey. Ezra tapping in solid birdie, and he is sitting on 4 in a row now.
Kind of a ridiculous 4 in a row.
Kind of a ridiculous 4 in a row, especially going back to the birdie on 8 and 9. I mean, those 480 and then a 460 back to back.
Yeah.
The 460 plays so much farther than the 480.
And you can see that Adam's a little out of sorts as AB lines up this little 20-footer. Gets it to go, but
I'm going to take a look at scores real quick. I want to see if anyone else in the field even came close to getting 8, 9, 10. I just can't imagine.
You interrupted me.
Sorry.
It's okay. Paul Macbeth with a big sidearm flip up. This looks like it's going to be pretty good.
Ooh. Nicholas Gill got 6, par 7, got 8, 9, 10, 11. Heck of a stretch there.
Okay, this looks right. This is just outside the circle.
That's solid.
He can putt well.
That is super solid.
He's on fire, man.
This is the Macbeth we love.
Chris, one chain, give me that.
Real quick shout out to Nick Gill. Congratulations on his promotion and his sponsorship, but also for going on tour this year. That's a really good player from Michigan. Probably see him on some league cards at some point this year. He plays a different style of game, but it's really good disc golf.
I believe he popped up at the Des Moines Challenge at one point.
Yes, he did last. Yeah, he showed up some places. I don't remember where it was, but it might have been Des Moines. Hole 11, par 4, 523, a little dog leg left to go up the hill. Very specific narrow landing zone off the tee. If you do go forehand, it's a pretty common play. You can skip down the hill and still be in line with the pin. The birdie isn't really about the distance on the second shot. It's just making sure you have an angle. It's easy to come up short. It's also easy to go a little bit too long for the proper landing zone.
This guy just laced this yesterday. Let's see if he can give it a similar treatment. Get down. Get down again. Get through. Skip. No.
Now up the hill.
Now roll.
Go in. And that's going to be a tough one. Yeah. Pretty donezo from there. But you were on it, man. You were calling everything that was happening. It was good.
Chris with the flex play. I love this hole because of all the options.
Yeah.
Wide hyzer's an option. Flex down the middle's an option. Straight shot's an option. And the sidearm flex, as you mentioned.
I love the hole in this distance range that it's not a physically demanding. It's just a mentally demanding and execution reliant hole. And that's what this is.
I mean, if you could throw like this.
That's 2 days in a row where AB has thrown it really unbeatably good.
Yeah, that was just all world right there. Get through.
And just a little too much turn.
Has the power.
There are some cheater early route options, like the one we just saw there. What a shot from Adam. Nate Perkins loves it.
I had no clue where that was going. That was through the hole up top, and I'm like, okay.
They exist. There are high lines, and you're going to see Ezra try one. It's going to
work really well.
Work pretty well, yeah.
That's a putt. That's inside the circle.
I think you might have to take a wide straddle, but still even to have the putt from there is pretty good.
Chris in a perfect spot.
Got to say, I like Chris's jersey today. Wow.
Get in front.
Yep.
That one catches a lot of shots. On
Looks
the right.
pretty catchy. It's caught 2 of the 3 shots up there so far.
Well, you want to turn it. And then when you turn it, that's a nice little guardian. This one, a little wider, gets around it, and that's
pretty solid.
Yep, that's good. Nice shot there from Anthony. Good touch. Okay.
So Ezra takes to the knee, straddles left. This for 5 in a row.
Why not?
That is an incredible escape birdie. Out of position off the tee. Not many players are managing a forehand up the hill like that. Ezra showing that he is not a one-trick pony.
Another scramble birdie. This would be... Ah, catch that.
A lot of different colors on Adam's scorecard today. Just hasn't quite got it locked down. And Chris, on the other hand, very much locked down.
Great putting today from Chris. Just hasn't really missed any.
Oh, he's birdied half the hole so far.
Yeah. Good birdie from Anthony. Cleans up. He'll go to 16 under. Adam, unfortunate miss.
Doesn't miss
sloppy pancake putt.
I was going to call it slap the salmon putt, but slap the salmonella.
Let's check in with Jake again, playing well. Going with the sidearm. Going to need to get it low and wide.
Keeps it flat.
There's no way that can get close.
Here's where it's going to go. It's going to go deep C2, and then he's going to make a really long putt.
He's got soft hands. I wouldn't doubt
deep
it.
C2. Softest hands in the state of South Carolina. Jake Mon is just sending him in from everywhere.
Impressive day of putting.
Yeah, really cool.
Wow.
Macbeth on the daunting new par 3, hole 13, goes roller. And taking a little break here. Don't hear anything. That's a good sign. A great result.
Yeah, nice snag of the powder bag, too.
I'll call this one 68 feet. Called a birdie.
Oh.
That's so good. Also an impressive day of putting so far for Macbeth.
Very much so. On the stripe.
Look at Ezra. Who cares if it flutters like that? He gets the birdie. 5 in a row now. Unbelievable stretch he's on right now. If he can continue it with a birdie on this next hole, you're really saying a lot, because this one is a pretty anti-backhand hole unless you have got it dialed in perfectly. 563. The tough thing here for the backhand is this tree at the bottom of the hill that's coming in the screen right here, because anything that's turned is slightly too early hits that tree every time, it seems like. Then all it comes down to is just missing this owl on the green, and then you're home free, but very rarely ever see that.
Remember when Isaac used to throw that yellow disc that would go out and then go completely sideways?
Just
like an L-shaped
crazy
shot?
And wouldn't overturn, it wouldn't roll, it just would, yeah.
Can't wait to see him on coverage this year. Is this what we were talking about? Oh, it's flexing.
Yeah, I mean, still, to give yourself a look.
Yeah, it's
heading to where the old par 4 position used to be if that didn't hit the tree. Streak more than likely over, but the strokes have been gained back, and now he is only 1 behind our leader.
Chris going with the mid-range, gets it turned. Can he beat that tree? No.
That's the one.
Cannot.
It just catches everything. I don't know how one tree can be so efficient, but that one is just bigger than it looks.
Maybe he came up short yesterday. I would think that he puts a little more oomph on this one.
Yeah, that one snapped.
That one
I think it's still going to come up short because it's not flattening out.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just got to flatten out just a bit. Even the great Anthony Barela needs it to just get a little bit of movement. You can't just go single angle hyzer on this hole unless you're like maybe Austin Turner.
Oh no. Hurry.
This is in some danger of going out of bounds long. Comes up a bit short of the OB line.
Yeah.
Well, we saw a couple of bombs made on this hole for birdie yesterday.
One today.
Yeah, yes, correct.
Chris, you giving that a little bid, but pulls it just a smidge on the right side there. Adam has
this
the
would
power.
Be something real good for him right now if he were able to drop in one of these. Oh, so close. Good effort.
I think his reaction is the same as ours. We were kind of holding our breath. Like,
that looks good. Yeah, drop. Oh, Ezra.
Tickle.
A little left chain, man. Wanted to make it 6.
Watch the power this guy gets from no jump, nothing, just a spinner.
Yeah.
Chain high.
Yep. I mean, it misses by a couple feet to the right.
Yeah, but still impressive.
For the amount of action you have to get that much power, missing by a couple feet's not that much.
No.
I mean, that is just a fraction of just a microsecond.
Yeah, a lot of people throw from there, you know? And if you throw it from there and you miss by like a foot, you're like, ooh, that was pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of pars. Typical for 12.
Yeah, it's not birdied very often. Somehow, wait. For real? 25% birdies? Is that for real? 27 birdies on 12?
I had 2 on my card.
27? Is the hole still 563 for everyone else?
Simon gets this. This is great. This is right down the...
Going for the air shot line.
This is right down the middle.
Wow. Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know about this hole. Simon just got full air shot on this line, doesn't hit a thing. With his power, still comes up 40 short. That's a great birdie to get. I'm pretty shocked by that number. 27 birdies.
Me too. It's kind of wild.
I mean, a quarter of my card also birdied it.
Well, we saw how to do it.
Yeah, I guess. There's a couple different ways.
426. You can get it with the roller.
Yep.
But there is a pretty big gap. If you can get it to break on this tree on the left, right.
Simon literally laced it.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect shot.
And if he was a little higher, he's parked.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, this shot is just, I mean, to throw that much power through that line, you are risking quite a bit. Bogey looms, double bogey looms as well.
Yeah, a lot of people mess this one up in the last couple of days that I've played with, including myself.
Ezra's kind of the guy. He's kind of the guy. Oh, man. Just one last clump to beat.
I think that's going left anyway.
Yeah,
honestly.
True. But still would have been cool to see where it would have finished.
Also like this one. But
yeah, that's beautiful.
How far does he get?
Just such a tough hole. My goodness. That's a great shot.
This is one of those
100
holes
feet.
where you look at the distance, okay, 426, and you throw it that far, and you don't really aim. You're like, get it on Anheuser.
Yeah.
I hope it's good.
Truly.
Ooh. Go to the
maybe Anthony aims, but not many other people are really aiming. You're just hoping to have a clean 380 feet, and you're just celebrating.
Yeah. I mean, you got an idea. You're trying to throw it perfect, but you're okay with it.
Right.
You're like out of your hand. If it's on Anheuser and you hit the first gap, you're like, yeah.
It's a brand new hole. I mean, the most that anyone's really played the hole is like 5 or 6 times. So we don't really, truly have it perfectly figured out, I would say. It's going to come up a bit short. Good effort, though.
Robin spin?
Yeah, this is Robin spin distance, yeah. See, just a little step in, and he's able to just get all the power he wants. It's just halfway between a throw and a putt.
Pulled it.
I'd call it a thrut, but that's a stupid word. And Robin spin's sweet.
Maybe from
that's in his wheelhouse.
Jeez.
That's just right in his wheelhouse, man.
Just goes in with pace, high.
I don't know what it was about that line, but it just seemed like Anthony was about to knock down a big putt.
I didn't think he was going to make it.
Really?
No, I don't know. With that tree
there? I like
yeah.
the tree for him.
Yeah, okay.
I like the tree. It shapes it for him. It gives him an obstacle to focus on. He gets to do his hyzer, because a lot of times when he tries to put it dead flat, you saw it happen in the last hole. He pulls it a little bit right. But when he puts the intentional hyzer on it, I think it keeps him locked in to that right side of the basket, and it just seemed right. And, man, he delivered.
I think he's put on like 15 pounds of muscle off season. Literally.
Didn't need it, but did it. He's looking great. Looking fit.
Crazy, yeah.
That's good, though, because I've been worried about his distance waning. You know, it's been tapering off since his 93-mile-an-hour throw he had 2 years ago.
Simon also looking fit?
Yes.
Let's see if it helps with this shot, though.
He's got a couple kids running around, man. It's hard to not be fit when you got to chase them around.
Yeah. Oh.
That's going to be on that left side.
Decent kick, though. He's going to be, straddling.
If you want to see the most bananas shot ever, go watch the MVP practice round, and Simon on this hole intentionally throws his approach left side of these little trees here and throws his detour as hard as he possibly can through the trees straight into the basket. I sat there and couldn't pick my jaw up for about 5 minutes straight. That birdie, incredible birdie for Anthony. That gives him a 2-shot buffer.
Ricky, 9 under through 15.
Yeah. How on earth were there 9 birdies on that hole, man?
Just I became right.
I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna say all the names. That's impressive. Watch the hole while I'm talking. Gavin Phillips, up and coming player from Florida. Isaac Robinson, maybe you've heard of him. Andrew Fish, swimming through the stream. Ryan Mulder, young player, a lot of power. Simon Lizotte, you saw it. Jared Stoll, big power player. Anthony Barela, nice putt. Matty O, up and comer. Paul Macbeth made it from about 65 feet. It's a good list.
Swimming through the stream. AV hyzer flip. And just got that control thing down.
Oh no, he's gonna have to throw a standstill, which is very easy for him. I think he's gonna be just fine. But a bit of a bummer break.
Don't throw it there. Like we can all, from the tee, you can see where that thing is. Can't at all. Obviously.
Yeah, anyways. The top of this hill, I hit the very top of it and stayed on the top. I had 0 inches behind my lie to throw my shot. I've never seen anything like it before in my life.
This is bad.
I think Chris Dickerson's about to find out how bad it is.
At least it's in bounds. There is OB left, which he was very close to going. And if you go there, that's a double bogey immediately. Yeah,
it shouldn't be too difficult of a scramble, I would imagine. Just like a forehand around the corner, trying to get to where you'd like to be off the tee. But we'll see. Maybe it's not so easy.
Adam, very nice tee shot. A couple trees in the way, though. Sidearm flexor or something.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a pretty technical shot. I think he's looking to get about 250. Oh, no, even less than that.
That's a bogey. Right?
Yeah, I think that or a big time roller. And he's lining up the roller for sure. No? Oh, yeah. Okay. It looks like Chris will be dropping his first stroke of the round. Surprised he didn't try to get more off that second shot.
Yeah, me too.
It's honestly pretty open airspace. They put the disc a little bit higher and get more flex out of it.
I think.
Oh, maybe the standstill does affect AB. I'm a little shocked once again.
Wonder if Chris wanted a longer shot in with the roller.
Yeah.
Because when you get a little closer, it pinches off. Kind of, I don't know, more of a touch roller. Adam,
we can only speculate.
Wide, and that's inside.
Just a bit.
Oh, good skip.
Yeah.
Good skip.
And he needs a birdie in the worst way right now. That would be a nice little heat check time. Well, maybe not a heat check, but cold check. How does that work?
Get down. Get down. OB over there.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Hangs on. Maybe he throws mid-range as hard as he can through the trees.
Chris, going to give it a little go. No, just wants the par or bogey there.
Yeah, the bogey.
Sometimes when you're putting for par or throwing from par, you give it a little bit. Nobody likes the bogeys.
I think Sexton was talking about one of the reasons for his consistency over the years is that he hates birdies more than, or he hates bogeys more than he likes birdies.
I don't know. It's like you hang out with bogeys so much, you just get used to them.
I know. It's like degenerates that you just like are fine with.
Yeah.
Like you're always hanging out in your house and you just, that's a good putt. Yeah.
Yeah, like you hang out with an eagle and it's like a party. You're like, dang, this is fun. I should hang out with you more often. It's a good time. But it's very rare.
Oh, you're hanging out. I thought we were talking about McMahon. I was trying to think like, I didn't know you guys were tight like that, but that's cool.
What are you trying to say?
I think Eagle's great. I like to hang out with him.
Same.
I'm not calling him a degenerate.
I just said I love hanging out with Eagles.
It just doesn't happen that often.
Ever. I have.
I hang out with people like you.
Yeah.
I hang out with bogeys all the time.
Yeah. That's a double bogey. Ooh, good putt. High.
Needed it.
He's got a chance to save this round. Even par,
sure.
15, 16, 17, 18.
It's not terrible. It's falling down the ranks a bit.
3 under is good. If he can get 3 under now.
Oh, you can get 2 of them right here.
Yes.
And this one is one we kind of expect Anthony to get the eagle just because how straight. Honestly, doesn't need a ton of distance off the tee. Just keep it in the middle and then it's bombs away from there. But the one thing you do have to be aware of is in that right side of your screen on the hole map, you can see this out of bounds. And if you put yourself in a weird spot, then you have to be kind of aware of that. But very attackable.
gonna flip? No.
It's not going to flip all the way. Now it's just a matter of does it get kicked back out of the woods?
It's almost like a blessing because now you can just reach out, sidearm to a good spot. No pressure.
No pressure.
Also going left.
Again, does it get kicked out?
No pressure. Get to a good spot.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's just maybe too tall to crouch down there and get the power he needs.
Really low. And with that low shot, I'm not sure
it's going to stay in the fairway.
I just don't think he's going to have the distance to go home. He has it, but it's risky.
He does have a ton of power in there, but you're right. It's going to be a long shot if he wants to go for the eagle.
Probably 500-footer. And this is a play for the birdie.
Yeah. That's very on brand for Dickerson. Take the sure thing.
You going for the eags?
Yeah, I'm going trail off the tee. And I actually wound up like almost at those sawgrass up on the right side. Ooh. Like I got probably 550 off the tee.
Look at this break he gets. Comes off of the stuff on the left. And he's going to have a shot in now. Okay, so sorry.
No, it's all good. I mean, I'm not on camera here, so it's not
Yeah.
my time to talk about myself, but I've already done it twice. So
I asked.
Yep.
Fine. It's fine from there.
The tee shot that I throw is with the intention of trying to get the eagle if I'm in the right spot.
When I say that, he's going to try.
Oh, gosh, he sends. Oh, my goodness.
Pretty good.
Yeah. He's going to be shopping at Eagles R Us. Coming up shortly. Whether he's window shopping or buying, we're going to find out soon. But oh, yeah. Absolutely nothing here.
Anthony could pitch it out backwards 100 feet and probably be
fine. Still be in range. And the rough gets real rough as soon as you get off the fairway on 15. So important to keep it in the fairway.
To the moon.
My goodness.
What? Just, that poor bucket is so scared right now. Oh, what was that?
How can you be? What was that? How can you be so accurate, throwing it so high, so much power, just dying?
Look at Perkins over there being like, wow.
Yeah. That was incredible.
Chris, can he take advantage of the fortune? Looks great. Is great.
Yeah, it's... The brand of disc golf that Chris plays is like, you can almost label it boring, but in a fun to watch kind of way. Like he doesn't do that much that's out of the ordinary. He does everything the way you'd like to see it done. He's just so consistent at it.
Yeah.
Not a flashy player. He might get a throw in every once in a while. That's kind of flashy in its way.
No.
Well, turns out he was window shopping.
What's impressive about him is the way he can carve up a wooded course with
he
angles.
Is such a good scorer.
Yep.
Really knows how to get it done.
You know what I mean? Like switches from heavy anhyzer to heavy hyzer with no problem all the way through the backhand and the sidearm with accuracy and power.
I can't really relate his game to another touring player. Can you? Off the top of my head, I'm struggling.
No.
It really is his own brand of disc golf.
Very technical player. Just, I mean, there's a reason that when they have the All-Stars the last couple of years, not this year, but he was always in the accuracy.
Yeah, right.
Part because that's what he does.
Yeah, he will shred up a line for sure. Forehand, backhand, hyzer, anhyzer, straight, flat. It's easy for him too. That's the thing about it. It's just like that's the easiest shot that he had was that big spike hyzer.
Yep.
Still holding on to a 2-shot lead.
This is the Birdie Pro Championship. Follow the battle through the Pro Tour season. Who will be crowned in 2025? It's a test of strategy, timing, and karma. Do you have what it takes to be a Birdie Pro? Order your game today.
Hole 16. This is a freshly carved fairway.
Bruiser. Let's just say what it is.
It's the bruiser. The fact that Brad didn't have to play this hole was like incredibly kind of you.
Hey, no spoilers. No spoilers.
Okay, I'm spoiling. He didn't have to play hole 16, but he should have because this is the hardest hole on the course.
Yep.
0.52 over par, improved from yesterday, which was 0.7 over par. And that tells you a lot about early kicks to be had, OB on the right side of the fairway. And shots like that. I mean, it's very common.
I would say he can save it from there, but it's another one of those all-time moments.
It'd be an all-timer.
To get to a spot to save par.
Yeah, absolutely.
AB, perfect. Just perfect.
Yeah. They don't make him better than that.
That's really good. Wow. Ezra.
This needs to get pretty overstable quick and avoid the trees. And it does at least one of the two.
Well, par from there is very doable. Birdie's out of the question.
Forcing the issue there. The low over the hill, Anheuser nose down, just a bit wide on the release for Chris, just as we're talking about how accurate he is. But not that uncommon to see players miss this line.
It's such a hard hole.
Yep. Very well thrown from Adam just to hit that line. I mean, that was a very narrow shot. Bogey coming. But he did a great job just to not hit one of those trees and kick out of bounds early.
Going through this tag, yeah, doink, doink, bing, bonk.
Yeah.
Bogey.
Probably. Yeah, really not much you can even do from the corner here for Adam.
He got pretty far.
Chris?
Yeah, I think he could get a circle 2 look from there.
Okay. And it's really all you can do if you're Adam.
I got confused on his positioning off the tee. I apologize. But I think he got almost to the opening over there on the left.
Okay.
Which means there's things.
We'll see in a moment. Ezra, as long as this gets the flat and doesn't roll right, which it may have.
You see what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's things.
He can punch through in some way. The straight skip. And you called it. Just outside C1.
No, that might be deep.
Oh, is that the FPO?
That might be. I don't know. It looked.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah,
it's hard to tell.
I think he's pretty far there.
This is just as far as you can really make it on this hole. You wouldn't even really try to make the corner more aggressive than this. This is beautiful.
Go in.
And that's going to be a tough comeback putt. There's some trees blocking the basket from just on that angle deep.
Chill.
Yeah, good touch.
Ooh, that tree
Gobble.
helps.
Gobble, gobble.
Nice.
Very well done. Useful approach. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, pretty far.
Those are just the flags for the FPO pin. I wasn't sure which one it was for. And watch out. Yeah, that should be fine. Maybe he's not going to have an easy putt coming back here.
Gonna have to, get down.
Yep. And he's got the nose angle control and the spin to get there. And off the bank.
Off the limb.
Wow.
Give us a slow-mo.
Getting away with one there.
No?
Not getting the slow-mo.
Oh, come on. Those are fun.
Those are fun, yeah. I wonder if that's a matter of it wasn't C2, so the slow-mo cam went on to the next hole. Or if they're just like, nah, it wasn't that good. We're not going to show it again. We'll see between holes. Maybe they put it as a little...
Oh, yeah. A little scorecard backdrop.
This is a fun thing. The anticipation.
Tap-ins? Nothing crazy going on this hole. Two bogeys.
The Jomez editors are sometimes unhinged. Sometimes we'll just see a wild air ball on these little transition score screens. You never know what you're going to get.
Let's check in with Simon.
Look at that angle out of the hand. It's going to skip towards OB, out, and back in, and then out. Off the stake, brutal break.
I think that might have been off the string.
Oh.
That was off the string.
Oh, that's tough.
I think one of the volunteers accidentally tripped on the string because they did do it in slow motion on DGPT.
Oh, is that what happened?
I got to see it. Yeah, he tripped on it, and unfortunately, it was at the perfect time and kind of threw him into that stake. So very unfortunate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a tough break, man.
Simon. They got it right, and he got the spot up there, which was good.
Yeah.
He didn't have to go all the way back.
And, you're walking away with a bogey on hole 16. You're not losing that many there, but that's a really tough break. That's a very well thrown shot. And to your point yesterday, one of the things that makes... hold on. We got another check in here. We're continuing this with Gannon Burr on 18.
Just threw it out of bounds. And threw that in for par.
Come on. Come on.
Ain't that fun?
Gannon Burr, 8 under. That's where a lot of players would dream to be at this stage of the event.
Ricky coming up. This is to get to 10. If he could stay in bounds, sit, boo-boo.
That's going to stay in bounds. He's putting together
chicken chunk.
Pretty good round himself.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a 10 under. Gets to 13. Only carded a 3 under yesterday, but...
Yeah, double digits at the Olympus course is just incredible stuff.
This is overstable. Whoa. Wowza. Wanting that green light. Gets it.
Currently in third place is Macbeth. Primo position off the tee. A shot that he's thrown many, many times before. That's going to be under it.
There's a 10 under par.
And so that pretty much secures Macbeth for a last round lead card appearance at a Discraft event, at the Supreme Flight event, which he owns, on the course he owns. Oh. Yes, they did it. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, good. At least we got a second angle. Who was the check-in before Gannon? Oh, Simon.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about, to your point about yesterday, you're mentioning about 16 not having a good landing zone for shots like that. Mm-hmm. Like Simon's drive has to be rewarded. It's just too well. The shot was too well thrown to receive that result.
It was unlucky. I mean, like I said,
and it was
the
a bad
guy
break too.
Accidentally, getting out of the way, trips on the string.
Oh, goodness.
And kind of pops it up.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
Yeah.
Hole 17, it's a unique hole. Really nothing else like it. Up and over this mound to a pretty narrow landing zone.
I think this could go, so my Dream 18 has its spots, right? Like that, but if I had a second course, for the kiddies to play at, this goes on that one.
This hole?
For a shorter hole.
Yeah.
As far as you don't need a lot of distance on this shot, and you don't need a lot of distance on the next shot, but it is a fantastic hole.
Yeah, it is really thinking outside the box. It doesn't really mimic anything else we play anywhere. So it's in that regard, it's pretty neat.
No, sit. Yeah, could save the par.
Thing about creating a Dream 18 is that it's so tough because I would never want to play my Dream 18.
Yeah.
Because the course would be too long.
All
So it wouldn't be a dream at all. It'd be a nightmare 18.
Yeah, that's why you have to have a second Dream 18, where all holes have to be under 550 feet. And if it's over 500, it has to be a par.
I like the idea of having different like ratings or like par classifications of your Dream 18s.
Maybe, or I mean, Adam going high here, and this could be in trouble.
Oh no, it's fine. It's around the corner.
Yeah,
He's good.
Got past that Guardian. And Chris ends up left safe, which is good. And he's jump putting go.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did not. Good. That's too close for comfort.
That
Chris
is a hard shot from where he's at now, though.
He's
tucked. And you have to push that left side where that other OB line is.
That was almost just an all-timer. The jump putting out of bounds while you're still 300 feet from the pin is, I mean, that's as demoralizing as it gets.
This one comes up short. I'm
60
not
feet,
impressed
55?
with that one. Yeah, you got from that position, his skill level, you got to get that closer.
I agree with you. Especially while you're trying to chase this guy who's just been playing fantastic.
Missed the middle one. Oh, goodness. And
a little, what would you call it? A click?
Good night. Kiss me good night.
Who are you telling that to? Who's this request from?
I'm at the basket, and I'm telling that to AB.
Okay, that's a sweet little nothing to whisper to the basket.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's whispering it to AB.
Oh, that's right. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I'm with you.
Got it.
Ooh, Chris also. That is a lacking shot, but makes.
Ooh, kiss me good night. Jeez, get a little more friskier than I thought.
Oh my goodness. A lot of romance going on. It's no longer February. We're March 1st.
Nice upshot there for Adam.
See if
really need this one.
Yeah, if Ezra can,
Not gonna get it.
That one's gonna hurt a little bit.
Well, that's gonna put him down by 4 going into 18, and 4 is a big lead nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, good effort. Just his putt has looked so good today.
Yeah, that's bummer, but he's putted great.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gets to get off the. No matter if he misses an 8-footer on 18, you
it's
can
still
get off the course.
Thumbs up putting day.
Man, I putted great today.
Yeah.
Which he's not gonna miss 8-footer. That's not something he does.
All right, we're done with the smooching on 17, and we are off to a beautiful hole. But it is quite romantic up here. It is a beautiful scenery, just in so many places. This course really, it is a beautiful place to play disc golf.
Fantastic course for sure.
And like you said, 4-shot lead now for our reigning champion. He's already at 20 under. He won this tournament last year, folks, at 18. That number is just going to get scorched this week. Speaking of scorching, there's nothing scorching about the temperatures. Once again, picture perfect day for disc golf here in Brooksville, Florida. 680 down to the bottom of the hill. Forehand around the corner to the right, or just a putter straight. And from there, just get over that hill, land safe, make your putt, sign some autographs.
This disc that he's thrown is so overstable, Jerm, that it was so overstable that I told him, here, you take it. I can't get it to go more than 150 feet.
And this is flip up now?
And now it's his regular.
His regular stable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild to me. Oh, get off that branch. Does. Quit turning.
Yeah, this
slow down.
Is going a mile.
Sit.
That is going
what?
So far. I do not think that is what Ezra's shot shape was intended at all, but he's going to love it now.
To be in bounds.
Truly.
Really.
This sidearm is just tricky. I feel like it's so easy to go out of bounds long, but
that's what this is doing.
And it's just...
I don't love the play of him going fast because he could do exactly what Anthony did with something and never get to the OB. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. So just something really overstable that just
Yeah.
goes right and dies.
Yeah. Whoa.
That thing got to the ground so quick. Even players who throw that putter shot usually end up getting about another 80 to 100 feet more than that. And this is going to leave a pretty lengthy approach for Chris. No bogeys for the round, and then 3 of the last 4. So kind of a backward slip up for Chris. But
Oh, dime.
that is a beautiful way to end things.
Oh, no.
But you already said he can miss the putt and still say it was a good putting day.
He won't miss that. Not when you putt as good as he did today. This is like a gimme.
It's like a hyzer
hyzer?
now.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect spot for him.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Ah.
That was nervy.
Okay, safe.
Save the par.
With the sidearm flex?
I'm surprised he
That's
didn't give himself
crazy.
more distance back than that.
Yeah. Good shot.
Yeah,
Great
very well done.
shot.
Mhm.
Very technical for the sidearm there.
He didn't need to get that technical with
No,
it.
I don't think so.
Give himself another 30
I think
feet
he could have
back.
gone zone. His zone he loves. Just right up there.
Right. AB to get to 21. Turns it over. Just needs to sit.
Wow.
And it goes OB.
Yeah, it didn't look right out the hand, but I just trusted that it was fine.
Yeah. You very rarely see him shank with that disc.
Okay, this is a gigantic. He has to make this.
Right.
Just outside the circle.
He's been so locked in at this distance. Once again, just,
Oh,
I mean, doesn't need to really watch it fly, does he?
He misses that. All of a sudden, it's a 2.
Well, Ezra's got to make his
yeah.
putt.
Ezra's pretty far,
Not a
actually.
guarantee he's
Yeah,
just inside the
circle's edge.
circle.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
Give me that.
Keeping him
Good
honest,
catch.
man. It's just not the. I mean, AB does have a 3-shot lead, but it's not going to be a walk in the park tomorrow.
Hey, we saw last year coming down the stretch with Ricky being like 6 back or something.
Total animal. Just
And then just kind of came after him. Good par save. Came after him at the end, and he won by 1, and he had a monster lead.
AB had a scary hole 17,
Yep.
really nervy comeback putt, and then Ricky is just pedaled to the metal the whole way.
And guess who's gonna be on that lead card tomorrow? Make that
Well, I think we're going to have Ricky Wysocki.
scary,
I think we're going to have Paul McBeth.
terrifying.
I think we're going to have Ezra Robinson, a guy who wants it more than anyone else because he's never won.
Scary.
Can be. I mean, he's going to be fighting with.
You got AB.
He's a baby
with the
copperhead.
lead?
He's got all the venom. He doesn't know how to stop himself from just throwing it all out there.
That's true.
Wow. Backs
20,
up the 11 with a
20
9 under. 20 under through 2
impressive.
rounds. And just the whole leaderboard. I mean, that's impressive. Wow. Great disc golf being played this week. And I'm just going to go ahead and predict it's going to take that everywhere we go all season long. Call me crazy.
29 under wins tomorrow, or better.
Oof. That's a good number, man. The over under, if you're saying 28, I'm saying it's got to be better. I think 29 does do it.
Okay.
I think 29 does it.
Well, you guys have joined us long enough to know you need to hit that subscribe button. I feel like we got big goals. 500K is one of our goals, so do us
So
a favor
close.
and hit that bad boy. Doesn't hurt you, helps us, and that's the relationship we
I
want.
feel like when people ask me, I feel like I'm real stubborn about that, and I just don't do it. But anyways, just do it. Now, we also have to get to the business of congratulating DG Bay for 100 months of being a Patreon supporter. That's the second person in our club.
Wow. Thank you.
It is so crucial for you guys to do that for us. I mean, it is just, I know it's a fun thing for you guys having your name on the screen, but it means a lot to us to see
Big
those
time.
people
Big time.
holding on to that contribution, holding on to that membership for us. We love you. We really do. Honestly, I know that I don't know you personally, maybe I do, but we love you. We really do.
Yep.
Thanks. See you guys tomorrow for Championship Sunday. Enjoy your evening.